YesStyle has kindly gifted me their makeup set for beginners, so I want to actually use these products for the first time and showcase them for you. I already have on eyeshadow primer, so let's go ahead and do our eyes first. The first item that I have here is going to be an eyeshadow palette from Lumiere. It is the Light on Eyes Shadow Palette 11 PM, and this is Summer Night. And it's a very kind of like light pink, neutral nude kind of colors. The first shade that I'm going to use is going to be this one right here in the middle. It's close enough to my skin tone that I can use it to cover the base of the eyeshadow primer. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush here and I'm going to just lightly tap it over my eye just so I can set the eyeshadow primer here. And it does have a very nice pink tone to it, so definitely great for the summertime. And I don't typically wear pinks or light pinks especially, or just really pink in general. So this is very shocking that I'm already kind of liking one color that is in the palette. So if I don't know if you can tell the difference here of putting on this first shade versus no eyeshadow just yet on this eye. And I'm kind of surprised it's not giving ashy at all. And it's pretty pigmented. And to my knowledge, this brand is by a South Korean makeup artist named Isul. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I'm gonna take this brown that is right here, and I'm going to start putting that on the outer corner of my eye, just to deepen up the look a little bit. I wanna kind of keep it light still, but I still want to add the definition to my eyes. So I'm just lightly tapping it here on the outside, and then I'm kind of bringing it in towards the middle of my eye, and then taking the excess and wiping it in my crease here to kind of define this shape here. But this brown does have a little bit of shimmer in it, not sure if you can see. The next shade I want to use is going to be this one right here, and it's kind of a very like light sheen. So I want to use that at first just to add a little bit of sheen to the eye, and I'm just going to use my finger and I'm going to lightly tap it starting in the center and dragging it a little bit towards the inner corner of my eye. Next shade I think I want to take is a little bit of this pink shimmer here at the bottom. It also has a nice sheen to it, and I'm just going to take that and tap that towards the middle of my eye and then towards the outer corner. I want to take this white shadow right here. It has some kind of pink and blue pearls in it to add a little shimmer effect. So I'm going to take that and add it in the inner corner of my eye. All of these shades are really complementary to each other, and they are blending very, very well. Last thing I want to do is to take a little bit of that first pink shimmer that I used and just add a little bit here to my brow bone. The next product that I have here is the Mude, M-U-D-E. This is the pencil liner, and this is shade 6, soft brown. So I'm just going to take a little bit of it, and I'm just going to come here and the bottom of my waterline and kind of define that out a little bit. So the next product that I'm going to use is going to be the vdllumilayer primer. And the intended use of this is to mix it a 1-to-1 ratio to whatever base makeup that you want to use, so foundation, skin tint, BB cream, etc. And then you're going to add a drop of this to that. The red and white pigments that are in here are supposed to help even out your skin tone, smooth your texture, and then also just add a dewy finish to the skin. I love a dewy finish. I love a glowy look, so I'm definitely wanting to use this. So I'm going to go ahead and just take a drop of this. So this is what it looks like. It does look white and it looks scary, but it definitely blends out into the skin. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of foundation and skin tint and then just add a even mix of that here. Show you what that looks like while I'm mixing it here. Just taking it, I'm just gonna mix it with the back of a brush that I have. It's not changing the color of the foundation at all, but once I put it on, it's definitely going to add a little bit of a glowy effect. So I'm just going to take this and wipe it straight onto my skin just so y'all can see what that's looking like here. Let's just go ahead and blend this out. So I'm just gonna take this brush here and start blending the skin tint into my skin. I'm not noticing any type of lightness that's being added. It is help brightening my skin, but it's not changing the color of my foundation or making me ashier looking. I think this added a great layer of shine and dewiness to my skin. I will recommend just to make sure you're not using too much, because it can start getting a little bit to the point where it's just moving around and not really kind of blending into your skin. So less is definitely more, but I do like the finish that it is giving my skin. It's a nice healthy glow. I'm not one to typically bronze or contour, but the next product I have here is the Chin Contour Brush from Fillimilli. This is $8.58 is the brush. So I'm just gonna actually use this brush to set my face a little bit with some setting powder. Just go ahead and lightly set all the areas on my face here, because I did put foundation and concealer on everywhere. And even though I am setting my face, it's not taking away from the shine of the LumiLayer from VDL. I have placed my blush on. The Fillimilli brush applied it perfectly, so I love that. So I want to add just a little bit of highlighter. So I'm just going to go back with the Lumiere eyeshadow palette here. I'm going to take that first shimmer shade that I use. I'm just going to take a little bit here and just lightly tap it here on the high points of my cheek. The last product that I have here is going to be the Skinfood Tomato Jelly Tint Lip. This is shade 1 Cherry Tomato. So let's go ahead and add this. It's just going to be a nice subtle sheen of reddish pink. So this is the Makeup for Beginners set from YesStyle. I hope you all like the look that I have prepared today. Like, comment, and share. Let me know what you all think and if you tried any of these products. Bye you all.